Hello, everyone. I'm Blackjack Gaviani. Welcome to the Pokemon Fans Get Together panel. Usually, I'm hosting this in a larger room and I can just point to people. And today, Butters is going to be doing that for us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Butters. I am here to support Blackjack, but she is going to facilitate most of the discussion. But if you see some magical things happen in the back end, that's probably me doing things. So don't mind me.
Yep. Glue that holds this con together, I swear. Anyway, I'm Blackjack, as I said. I've been into Pokemon since '98, which I'm actually considerably older than a lot of Pokemon fans. That was the year I graduated high school and entered college. So, needless to say.
That's okay.
My favorite.
Everyone has, fans like that a long time. Like I've started Pokemon a long time ago, so that's totally understandable. That's cool.
Pardon me. So, I my favorite Pokemon is Land Shaman. I don't like Sky Shaman so much. My favorite starter is Torchic. Um, my favorite evil team is Galactic. You can see that, and I'm obviously on Team Valor as well. Level 39, baby, almost to 40. So I'm going to be asking all of you similar questions along those lines. How did you get into the franchise and when? What's your favorite Pokemon, your favorite starter, your favorite evil team, your favorite region, etc., 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 all that kind of stuff. What does Pokemon mean to you, basically? So we got someone in the chat. My favorite is Noivern, and my favorite starter is Mudkip. Yes, so unlike what the feed in between panels saying was, we heard you like Mudkips and AMVs, but we only brought AMVs. No, see, we're bringing the Mudkips. This panel can have Mudkips if we so desire. I was in elementary school when Pokemon first came to the USA. I'm old too, Lamau. Honey, baby. You're talking to someone who was literally entering college, so. Uh, all right, so are we ready for that link, Butters?
Yeah, are you ready to have a discussion with our audience?
I am indeed. Is the audience
All
ready
right.
to have a discussion?
Okay, sounds good. We're going to do something a little bit interesting for this panel. So in the chat, I'm going to post a Zoom link. We would like you, if you're interested, to participate in the discussion. Please, if you have an audio and video, mostly audio, click on the link, join us, stay in the waiting room. I'm going to do my best to get you in so that we can have a discussion about Pokemon. Blackjack has some questionnaires. This way we can make it more dynamic, all right? So I'm going to
So
post it
stay in the
now.
Discord chat too. Oh, here we go. How I got
And I'll,
started was it, okay. Fujisaurus. How about you save that and you can read it out loud when you get into the chat or when you get into the video here.
yeah, and I'll do my best also to monitor the chat as well. So people who don't come in, I could probably try to feed it to Blackjack as well. But feel free, the link is there. Come on in. We'll do a simple chat, hang out, talk about Pokemon,
Absolutely.
whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And I'm really hoping that you guys stay in the Discord as well because we're going to be having some polls that we've set up in advance. Hey, Kawaii Witch, how about you come join us? Come join us in video chat, and then you can talk all you want about everything directly. Now, your icon there is a strawberry. There isn't a strawberry Pokemon, but there is an apple and a cherry. I love that the apple is a dragon.
Uh, how can you remind me how many series of Pokemon are there so far? I apologize. I'm probably not the biggest fan of. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase
Series
that.
as
I have
far
been
as like
caught up with
series as
Pokemon.
far as
Yeah,
like the anime.
Hmm.
Because I lost
Or
track
the game
a long
series.
time
Yeah.
ago. Oh, we're on the 8th generation.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time.
Yeah, that came out last year. Hello there, Mari.
Mari's just connecting her audio here.
Hmm.
Mari,
Hello.
can you hear us? Or
I can hear a
Mary?
little of you, Mari.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Welcome.
Hi. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of my nickname.
How do you pronounce that, just to be sure?
Yeah, you could just call it Mari. It's good.
Mari it is. All right. Well,
It's kind of
welcome.
my nickname. Hi.
so tell us about how you got into Pokemon.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
this is a panel discussion.
It was a great time to be a little kid in 98, 99. I saw Pokemon everywhere. The kids were into it. My classmates were into it. I saw the anime. I saw the video games, the merchandise. I was hooked at just a young age, and I just couldn't get enough of it, of like the toys and the anime and everything.
What's your favorite Pokemon then?
Well, my favorite Pokemon would probably have to be Eevee and the Eeveelutions. And my favorite.
I love how that's an actual canon term.
Yes.
It was confirmed in Ranger 2 when the
Mhm.
character Murph asks you for all the Eeveelutions.
And my favorite shiny is Umbreon too.
Oh,
I just
Umbreon's
love that one. I did start picking up the games later on in life when I got over my fear of video games. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but games looked very overwhelming and stressful.
Well, sometimes they can be, but a lot of it's easier once you get going.
Yeah,
Pretty much anything.
I've lived my life on the autism spectrum, and
yeah, me too.
It looked like something that freaked me out, but I got into it. I got over it, and Pokemon was a good game to start with.
Not gonna lie, I think we're going to be hearing that a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of autistic people in Pokemon fandom.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was created by someone in the spectrum for one thing, and the pacing of the game just suits our needs really well. It allows us to stop and think, and with the turn-based combat, and use strategy, which is really helpful.
Mm-hmm. And collectibles. I mean,
oh yes, yes. So many of that as well. Gotta catch them all. Gotta complete your Pokedex.
So, oh goodness, what's your favorite starter aside from Eevee? Because I know Eevee can be a starter, and
yeah, that's a good question.
In Let's Go Eevee, in XD Gale of Darkness, and in Pokemon Conquest, Eevee's the starter.
Well, as far as I have to say, I'm a little odd. I grew up with generations of starters, and you'd think my favorite starter would be from the Kanto region that was the first, my first Pokemon region, but surprisingly no. Alola blessed us with the beautiful mermaid that is Primarina, and I love her because, well, yeah, she's a mermaid, she's a siren, and she's a Selkie. All of those things in one. And she uses her singing to attack. I love her. She's beautiful too, to boot.
Looks like we got Patrick on the line too. Patrick, are you here? Can we check your audio?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Patrick.
I was just checking to see if I'm here.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was you. I saw the name Patrick pop up.
Welcome.
We know each other.
Tired, right? I'm kind of tired right now, and I was just checking in to say hi, and I don't know if I can make it for this one.
You are in it. Welcome.
Just tell us about how you got into Pokemon.
Yeah,
and what your
tell us about
are.
that.
What'd you say?
Just tell us how you got into Pokemon and what your favorites are.
Oh, well, I got into the series through Nintendo Power, and
classic.
Yeah, I had the Pokemon promo tape, as everyone know.
Oh yeah, with Veronica Taylor as Ash's aunt. That one.
Yeah, classic. Bayless made a video about that. So yeah, I've been hooked with the series ever since Nintendo Power showed it off, and fan since the beginning.
Sounds fun. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. So, what's your favorite Pokemon then?
Oh man, that's like choosing between all my children.
Almost 1,000 of your children.
Yep. I don't know because that's kind of personal.
Oh, okay. Well, I know you like from if you're I just from knowing you personally, I know you like squirrels and rabbits and stuff. So like
Oh,
Lopunny.
Lopunny. Yeah, that's because I'm one of those fans.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. So what do you think of like Squoved, the new
Swoven.
little squirrel?
I think it's fine.
I think it's absolutely adorable myself.
It's
Okay.
cute but annoying. It's cute but annoying.
Oh, because of I do like the Score Bunny line.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
those are awesome.
Yep. Mega Lopunny was taken from me, but we do have Cinderace.
Cinderace
Mhm.
is pretty cool, and I love how it's not a fighting type.
Yes.
She is a pro soccer player. Woo!
That is
And
always
I have
cool.
and I managed to have a female one that has the hidden ability.
Oh,
Me
what's the hidden
too.
ability again? What's the hidden ability again?
Libero. It's sort of like protein from Greninja, except it activates the move, the type move when you use it.
Oh yeah, okay. I have one with that then. I didn't know that was hidden. You two sound like you get along great.
Mari,
Yeah, that's me.
I
hi.
think some people are also
Hello,
joining
Aaron.
us too here. We got oh, Erin's here too. So I just want to make sure that she's doing okay.
You know, people, you can join with video.
I know. I'm just I'm lying down in bed right now,
Oh no,
and
it's a general statement.
okay.
I'm camera shy.
uh,
By the way, I also have Tourette's, so I may say something bad or
I know you
offensive.
don't mean it.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron. Aaron R. Ah, Fujisaurus from the chat finally came about. They had to get their other computer. Aaron R., are you present?
She might have some tech audio. I can always reach her in the
Yeah.
back end. Feel free to continue talking with everyone else.
All right. Fujisaurus. Now, you were telling us something about Tropius in the chat?
Yeah. Tell us about Tropius.
I don't see any audio from them either, so. In fact, I just see that the video is with the line through it, but I don't see audio there at all.
It just means that person has connected the audio. Just give them a moment.
Okay. So anyway, I think right now is about time to throw up a little discussion in the chat here. Let's get Butters, do you think it's time for favorite main series region?
Yeah, I can totally put that in the chat.
All right.
Feel free to ask this group too, and then let's see what the audience says as well, okay? Let me give you a moment to put that up.
Okay. Burb, I see you in the chat saying you forgot to plug in your mic. Are you Aaron, perhaps? I'm not certain. But either way, plug in the mic and come join us. So yeah, I like pretty much all the regions from the games. It's funny because I think my least favorite is original second generation like Johto and Kanto. They just didn't feel very good. But then in Heart Gold and Soul
Blasphemy.
Silver, they were phenomenal, especially Johto. Then it was just like they put so much more depth into it and it didn't feel empty anymore, you know?
Funny, a lot of people say that about Gen 1 Kanto, but you know, all the Gen 1ers.
Yeah.
Well, Gen 1 everything was just kind of there as an excuse, I feel like. like they didn't put much into the storyline or much of anything.
Whoa.
Funny, a lot of people say that
Are we good?
about Gen 1 Kanto, but you know, all the Gen 1ers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting a repeat on the audio.
Everything was just kind of.
Thank you. Yeah, we're kind of flailing around here.
We're
But
flopping
that's
around
okay.
like Magikarp.
Yes, exactly. And Magikarp can leap over mountains with its flails. So let's see what we can do.
I like your energy, Mari.
Thanks.
Right, I'm getting up.
All right. Ooh, we got to vote for Sinnoh. I love Sinnoh. I mean, being a Galactic fan and all.
I don't know if we're still in the mood for a Gen 4 remake based on how the series is going right now.
I don't know. I really like the only real major problem I have is how bad the online is right now. Like,
Online,
you know, I don't really see the issue people have with the graphics. I think the game looks great. You know,
I think
obviously it doesn't look like Breath of the Wild. It was never going to look like Breath of the Wild.
Mm-mm.
yeah, what the hell?
I just don't understand why people insist that in order to be worth anything, it needs to look like either Breath of the Wild or like Mario Odyssey. Help, I don't have a favorite region. Just, I don't know. Vote for whatever comes to mind then when you think of Pokemon. Oh, all right, Aaron, are you
Hey.
joining? Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today, Aaron?
I'm good.
All right, so tell us about your favorite Pokemon and how you got into the series.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, my favorite starter I would say is Totodile.
Oh, Totodile's great. Totodile.
I like Torchic too.
Oh yeah. If you like Torchic, I suggest you check out Team 4-Star Soul Silver Nuzlocke or Chikorita. That's Chikorita. Why am I thinking?
mistake.
Never mind.
There isn't a repeat on the audio.
I heard Chick, even though I love Torchic, and I just whatever. Oh, I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. Anyway.
Me
Oh,
too.
wow, that's less than me. I'm amazed you're still up.
Okay, so Aaron, how did you get into Pokemon? Aaron?
I'm hearing a major echo on the audio. Anyway,
Oh,
but yeah,
really?
no, I've been into Pokemon since I was a kid, and just I grew up with the games. And my favorite gen is actually the third.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just-
very much so. So, what do you like about third gen then? I seem to be co-hosting with myself. Hello, self.
I'm here. I'm here. I just turned off my video for now just to triage so people don't stare at me. So sorry about that. But I'm still here with you.
So, what do you like about third gen? Oh,
If that was for Erin, I think she got disconnected.
okay.
That's a shame.
Yeah, things are kind of right now. Things are kind of shocked Pikachu face right now.
I'm making the shocked Pikachu face right now too.
Alternately, things are kind of Detective Pikachu mournfully singing the original theme song as he like drags himself along the highway.
Yes.
Right now.
Oh yeah. Anyone? I'm sure you all heard that the Nostalgia Critic looked at that movie.
He
Oh,
did.
no, I hadn't. Nostalgia,
Yeah.
though, it only came out last year.
Yeah, and he
Simple to
didn't.
get
He's not
views
even.
and monetary stuff.
He didn't even grow up with Pokemon, nor was he really a huge fan of it. So I'm like, what you doing?
Well, the video actually begins with him doing his whole Pokemon sucks thing, and one of his characters says, "Come on, that joke's old."
Yeah.
So he's like, "What am I gonna do instead? Why don't you?"
My parents, like, I showed them the preview for that, and they were like, oh, I think we should go see that. My parents have never shown any interest in Pokemon. Hello, Fujisaurus, briefly. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Good to finally meet. We've been talking for a couple days.
Sorry, I was getting confused by Zoom.
Oh yeah, this is actually uh Butters, the host here, thinks that I'm an old hat at this, but I've only ever used this a couple of times.
Hey, I'm here. I'm finally.
Hello,
Fine.
how are you doing?
Hello.
Aaron?
I'm good. I'm a hot mess. It's fine.
Hi.
So I think everyone is kind of a hot mess right now.
Mhm.
Yes.
But fortunately,
I'm the
we
hottest
have
mess
things like
here.
Pokemon.
Yes.
I
So
see
as
you
I
have
was
a
saying-
Rowlet back there.
Yeah. I don't even have Sun Moon, but I love Rowlet. He's adorable.
Oh, and I see you
love birds.
have right above you. You have a Ho-Oh.
Yep.
Ho-Oh's pretty cool. I always preferred Lugia. I even named a parakeet after Lugia.
Used to
Oh, that's
prefer-
cute.
Oh, that's cute. I used to prefer Lugia, but I just really love the lore behind Ho-Oh and the
Oh,
three
yeah,
legendaries.
Agreed.
You saw
Ho-Oh
the
is
I
part of-
Choose You movie then, right?
Ho-Oh is
Part of
part
what?
of my Crown Tundra team.
Ooh.
Nice.
Aaron, you saw I Choose You then, right?
Mm,
The one with Ho-Oh?
shush. There's a lot of movies I need to catch up on.
Oh yeah, it was when they kind of decided that the movies needed to be their own continuity.
Oh yeah.
It was the first one there. It had Ho-Oh, and as it like Ash was chosen by Ho-Oh, but so was this kid named Cross who's evil.
Weird.
Really a retelling of the first
And it's
episode
like-
of the anime.
Yeah.
What was
Oh.
that?
Yin and Yang, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's like Marshadow decides it like tests them both and decides who's worthy of reaching Ho-Oh. It was
Interesting.
weird. People thought Marshadow was the villain of the movie, but it's like no, Marshadow's like neutral. It just acts on the influences that Ash and Cross are giving it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like after Cross, I find it hard to believe that people still deny that this series can have child villains. Because people denied so hard that Molly was the villain of the third movie. It's like she's destroying town and laughing about
Molly's
it. That's pretty
horrible. I
villainous.
hate her. She was causing the apocalypse. She was like, I want my daddy.
And she knew what was going on.
Yes.
Too.
Like, yeah, and say kill them all.
Everyone's talking about the anime, and I'm just thinking, anyone watching Suede's Pokemon Journey? That's been going on for a while.
Oh no, I'm not familiar with that one.
That's a former Channel Awesome member reviewing every episode of the anime with his own little funny takes in the synopsis, like he's
Wow.
doing an abridged Pokemon abridged series.
Oh, how far is he?
He's into Johto right now. I don't think he hasn't got to the second badge yet.
Way to go. Such a long way to go.
Very.
So what do you guys think of Go showing up in Go? By which I mean the character Go showing up in Pokemon Go.
I don't know.
I have to be real. I haven't really kept track with the anime these days.
Yeah.
I just
He's
Me neither.
He's the new traveling companion.
well, you know, it's like when I was a kid, I was all about the anime, but as an adult, I'm all about the games.
Hey, like me.
Yeah, pretty
Did
much.
any of you guys read any of the manga series?
Not really.
I wish I did.
I just grew up with the games, to be totally
I
honest.
like
I
Pokemon Adventures,
like some of the
which is
anime.
the big one people talk about, but I also like to talk about the other series too, because
Oh,
Adventures
yeah.
is kind of all over the place as far as content. Like the Diamond and Pearl and Platinum arc was phenomenal. The Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire arc was terrible. So it's like it varies all over the place. And then you have like series that are just, more straightforward, like their Diamond and Pearl Adventure by Shigegatsu Ihara, and Magical Pokemon Journey was a really good one. And those are all, it was straightforward, over and done with. And Magical Pokemon Journey's last 2 volumes were never translated in English, but no, wait, they were translated in English in Singapore.
Oh,
Don't know why Viz never picked them up.
interesting.
Sorry.
All right. So I think it's time for another poll. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we got. Yep, Sinnoh seems to be winning the previous poll. So right now, since this Marissa of Underground said that Alola may be
Guzma.
too recent, but darn it, they got Team Skull and Guzma, and I just love Team Skull.
Yep.
Butters, if you would be so kind as to post the favorite bad guys poll.
Sounds good. On it.
Well,
Give me a second.
I already know who I'm voting for.
I mean, I got one word for you. Space.
I've got a Team Skullgrunt cosplay actually.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
That's an easy one for me to wear. I've worn it for like a few years now.
I love that they made an official one, and it comes with like a note. It's like, "Welcome to Team Skull. If you have a, like, if you get any pizza, save a slice for the boss."
Actually, Blackjack, I don't have that poll. So
Oh,
who are the monsters that I could put up for people to choose? Give me a couple
well,
choices.
It's hardly any Pokemon, but hardly any, I say. Although there are actually 2 Team Skulls. One of them is
really?
from Mystery Dungeon. They predate
Yep.
the one from Alola region.
I am aware of the Mystery Dungeon Team Skull as well.
Anyway, okay, if you don't have that one, just put up the favorite side game regions then.
Sounds good. Or
Wait,
people
I
can put in the
didn't send
chat
you
who their
that
favorite
I
or
didn't
favorite.
send you that one, really. Maybe because there's 10 options.
I see. It's all right.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
in the chat, everyone just put your, favorite
Yeah, okay. So yeah,
MVP,
there's
whatever.
Rocket, Aqua,
Yeah.
Magma, Galactic, Plasma,
Wow.
Flare, Skull, Aether, Yell, and Macrocosmos.
I still think the last 2 are basically the game saying, "What villain team?"
Yeah. I would
I
definitely
don't
like
need
to
to
see
have
them.
someone who's like really, really evil. I
I
mean,
would definitely like to see them try something different, though, for
Mhm.
sure. But
you know what's funny though is that there's still like they did a whole bad guy line and Aether still wasn't involved, even though they were the villains.
Yeah.
gee, in Ultra Sun and Moon, they totally messed up the
Oh,
plot
I know, right?
so badly.
I know, right?
Original
they
Sun
weakened
and
Lusamine, and it turned out she was the central pillar holding up the plot.
The original Sun and Moon had just such a great storyline and character development for Lily and Gladian.
Right? I cried so hard when Lily left.
Yeah, and they just
Well, she stays in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Shouldn't that be best ending?
You would think, but it's kind of at the cost of character development.
Well, and additional content would come. Would you say additional content came at the cost of character development?
I don't know, because I mean we could have had stuff like the whole Ultra Megaopolis or whatever it was called. We could have had all of that stuff while still having evil Lusamine.
Yeah, we could have.
Rainbow Rocket while still having evil Lusamine.
We could have.
Yeah. Okay, now, is anyone here familiar with all of these regions that have popped up in the chat? Ransay, Fiore, Almia, Oblivio, Ore, Ferrum, Passio, and whatever else you want to talk to us
I guess
about.
I'm going with. I can't vote since I don't have Discord Nitro, but I'll go with Passio since I play Pokemon Masters.
No, you don't have to quote it. You just have to give a reaction.
I don't know how to react to it.
Oh. Okay, well, it looks like Ore is winning right now with 2 votes, and everyone else has none.
Well, it was from one of the more popular Pokemon spin-off games. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
And there was I watched a review where a guy said nobody cares about Coliseum or Gale of Darkness.
And I'm like, what?
I love Coliseum. I never got to own it, but I played it all the time.
The guy who designed Shadow Lugia considers it basically his baby.
Oh.
Yeah, James Turner. Is there a new Pokemon Snap? There will be. It was announced back in June. We haven't heard anything about it since.
I know, it looks so good.
I can't wait. Oh my goodness, I can't wait.
I
Do you guys remember when it first came out?
Oh yes. I loved it. It was a simple game, but it worked so well for little me. A game where you can just take pictures of Pokemon? I love that.
Did you
I
go
went
to
to-
a little kiosk to print them out and everything too?
Oh, I
Are
didn't get
those
to. I didn't print
consi-
anything out. I just loved the taking the pictures and had fun with that.
I like your energy, Mari.
Thanks.
Yes, I'm
You know,
impressed with
it's
that
funny
too.
because
Got-
even at the time, having the really low limit on photos didn't make sense. It's like, what kind of professional photographer goes into the wild with only one roll of film?
Yeah.
It's part of the game challenge.
I mean, you remember Todd on the show? He was like constantly switching out like lenses and slapping new film in there, and he was an extremely active photographer. He was not going to sit there and just take one reel.
Yeah.
And remember, Masada said that a Snap sequel was never going to happen. It was like the most requested thing for the Wii U because you could hold the thing up as a camera.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he still said it would never happen. So I wonder what finally broke him down.
I don't know, but here we are now with the Switch, and there you go.
Took us only 20 years around.
And you can use the motion control or gyro on the
I'm
Switch
using
to,
motion control.
yeah, move your Switch around and have it like you're taking a photo. So I'm really
Michael
excited.
and Nathan,
That's
I
so
don't think
cool.
you
I'm so
have
looking
gotten to
forward.
say what your introduction to Pokemon was and what your favorites are yet.
My introduction was Sinnoh region with Platinum, and my
Mm.
favorite is probably Arceus because that was like my first event Pokemon I got when I was like
Or Sky.
9.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like Arceus as well.
I wish we had gotten the Azure Flute event though. Make
I
you
know,
actually
right?
work for it.
I had someone hack that in for me just so I can experience it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Have any of you guys gotten the event if you transfer that Pokemon over to Heart Gold and Soul Silver?
Yes.
I
Ooh.
wish.
Have you seen a video of it? Because it is
The
trippy.
scene. Oh my god. Yeah. He's like, okay, I'm gonna make a new universe for your egg.
It's
But
like, what
Praise
in the
Arceus
world?
and his Google image search images.
Oh no.
It's like you got from microbes to super highways, and it's like, what is going on? What is happening on my DS?
And suddenly, here's your level 1 Sinnoh legendary.
Baby horse. Baby horse god.
Okay, so all right, so that was one of you. How
What was
I'm
the question
sorry.
again?
Your favorite Pokemon and how you got into Pokemon?
Okay, my favorite Pokemon ever will be Gengar. A very close second comes to Yamper because
The baby. The baby doggy.
so the funny thing was that Yamper, like I found him during E3 as a reveal,
Mhm.
and I was just begging, Pokemon company, please make a Corgi Pokemon
Yes,
because that's
you
also my
got
second
one.
favorite breed
Mhm.
of dogs, first being a Husky. And when it did, I was just absolutely amazed with how adorable it was. It's absolute good boy. And the game wasn't even out yet, and I already made it my second favorite Pokemon.
See with Rowlet. I never actually
I
said
used-
my. Oh, go ahead.
I used a Yamper in my story playthrough.
Yeah, same. I just had to.
What do you think of Bolton?
Bubby.
Bolton is good. I like it.
Bolton is my
Uh,
baby.
I don't really like its design as much though, but I mean,
Yeah.
Someone told me it
it's
had
still
an
a good
Adam's
dog.
apple, and now I can't
It's like my
unsee it.
dog.
Oh
It
no.
looks like what?
An axe.
He looks like my dog.
It had an Adam's
Aw.
apple,
Oh, and Adam's.
That's pretty funny.
and now I can't unsee that.
Oh, someone has posted a GIF. Butters has posted a GIF. Of
Still a good
Lucario and
boy.
Absol doing the
Caramel dancing.
Oh, Carmelo
no.
Dance.
It's not going
Good
to show up
puppy.
in the log over
Wow, blast in the past from the late 2000s.
Yep.
Real quick, I actually haven't said my favorite yet. It's Suicune. I've always loved Suicune.
Ooh, I love Sweet.
I love the legendary theme from Gen 2. It's
here. What
just
do you
like
think have you seen then?
he's
Suicune super
fine.
fan.
The stalker, the Suicune stalker. I didn't
I'm
like
sure
him.
he prefers super fan, but
I didn't like him
can't
at
always get
first in the first iteration of the anime. They remade the episode. I forgot what it was, but he's freaking gorgeous now, and I'm fine with it. So,
Oh yeah, when his Generations episode.
yes, he's still a stalker though, and it's like sweet.
Yeah.
My oldest Pokemon in my games right now are the shiny legendary beasts from Heart
Ooh.
Gold.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
I haven't transferred them to Sword yet, though.
Ah. So, what are you all? If your favorite Pokemon isn't a legendary, what are your favorite legendaries? Or
Well,
mythical? even?
Well, I'd have to say Mewtwo is my favorite legendary.
Yes.
He's a
Mewtwo's got
legendary
such a
I
good
grew up
story.
with.
Yes.
And, I loved that movie as a kid, cried
Mhm.
a lot. And I just was like, I get ya, Mewtwo. I totally know where you're coming from.
Now, here's something that always drives me nuts when people talk about like, oh, the anime is meant for small children and babies. It's like the first movie starts with a whole bunch of scientists being murdered by their creation.
Mhm.
Yep.
And have you seen the deleted short where
Uh-huh.
before Mewtwo is out of the
Mhm, with
tank?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, I thought it was great seeing him in Detective
Life is
Pikachu
beautiful.
as well.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
He was so cool.
Yes.
I freaking love that
I
movie.
wish we got
It was
like
so
the
good.
audio drama that had like Jesse's mother was the rocket agent that went in search of Mew and got like lost in an avalanche trying to find it.
Oh wow.
And it had like Giovanni dealing with Fuji, and he wasn't even the boss at the time. Giovanni's mother was the boss at the time. So I wish we had gotten all of this stuff,
Yeah.
even if just for the Rocket and Mewtwo lore.
I
Although even though
know about
Mewtwo
that
is
drama
Mew's
through
thing.
Swade's Pokemon Journey,
Mm-hmm.
and he made the joke that Jesse and James are only still part of Team Rocket because as an homage for Giovanni to keep the daughter of his mother's favorite agent as a tribute to his mother.
Possibly, but is he that sentimental?
Uh,
I don't know. There's times where I bet he just wants to say, "Sorry, mother," and just kick them to the street.
Although it's also in one episode he did do this, and it's implied that he might still do this. Use them for insurance money.
He did say that. I like that.
He transferred them to the dirigible division, or as they referred to it as the blimp brigade, because the blimps had no repairs done on them in years, and the only thing that had been kept up on them was the insurance. He was literally hoping they died so he could collect insurance.
oh
money.
my god.
In Swade's Pokemon Journey, there's a running gag where it shows what would happen if Team Rocket succeeded and brought the Pokemon back to Giovanni, and it's always Giovanni unimpressed with what they brought and sends them to the eternal torture machine or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
of course. Well,
You mean
so it's kind of
Darkrai?
like an anti-Meowth fantasy.
What?
Like how Meowth has those fantasies about what would happen if the boss got these Pokemon of the day,
It's
and it's
it's
always something
basically
hilarious.
they use
So it's like
Oh,
an
yes.
anti-version.
they use it's basically Swade using clips from previous episodes with him dubbing over the characters. So it's like his abridged series take.
Ah, okay. Okay, so favorite legendaries.
My second favorite legendary I see is Lunala. I don't even have the game, and it's so freaking pretty. I love the space bat.
Yes. I love Lunala too.
Yes.
The problem is the game kind of forces you to name it something. Like you
Oh.
can rename it anything you want, but it's just not going to be the same unless you name it one specific thing. And I can't say
Yeah.
what that is because it's a big spoiler. and
Night
most people-
Shadow. Just kidding. That's not its name.
What Pokemon are we talking about?
Lunala.
Rouge the bat.
Oh,
No, this would be Noir the Bat, wouldn't it?
Bat Noir. Ha.
Batman. Just his name is
Golden
Batman.
Bat.
with Solgaleo and Lunala, I just named them Celestia and Luna because I'm a brony.
Nice.
Perfect.
But yeah. So anyone else want to talk about their favorite legendaries?
I don't know if I have a favorite legendary. They're all cool.
Oh yeah.
They are.
You know who's really underrated? Hoopa.
Oh yeah.
Hoopa.
Hoopa might be the most powerful creature, isn't it?
Love
And
his
this
new
is the,
form.
well, I know
Yeah,
Hoopa is
portals, of
powerful
course.
because I play Pokemon Masters.
I played
Yeah.
the card game, and Hoopa was actually there's a really good card of Hoopa.
Cool.
Unbound, yeah.
Anyone play Pokemon Masters?
I would like
I
to,
wish.
but my phone doesn't want to play it.
Mine
Which,
neither.
Or rather, the game doesn't want to exist on my phone.
I'm sorry.
Outdated
That was me with
phone.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Go.
Not even outdated.
It
It's
needs
only
to be
2 years
powerful.
old.
Same. Like
hope-
Pokemon
I
Go
hope
wouldn't
no
work
one-
for me at all.
I hope no one minds that I flaunt my sync pair collection.
Go
I can't wait to
ahead.
play Go again. I just
I
need to
just
get a new
got-
phone.
I just Alder was just added into the game, and I managed to get him, which gives me a question I wanted to ask you, Amber.
Blackjack.
What are your favorite Sinnoh region characters outside of the entire Team Galactic branch?
Well,
Dang it, I was gonna say Cyrus.
I suppose that would mean Mitsumi wouldn't count then.
Yeah, sorry.
She's from Diamond and Pearl Adventure. She's an ex-galactic. Haruta, also from there. Cynthia from everything except the show. Anime Cynthia can go sit on a thumbtack.
She's a bitch.
Language, please. But
Sorry, she's
Family friendly
Kinda.
panel.
yeah, she's a hypocrite more than anything else.
sorry about the language.
We are aiming for a certain rating, but yeah, she is not a very nice person in that. She's really hypocritical. So yeah, but I like her in everything else.
Me too.
And so does Game Freak.
She's one of the best champions.
Oh,
So
yeah,
how
she's
about
like
everyone tell me about your favorite champion?
Lance,
Ooh.
OG.
Yep.
Lance. But also Rayhan. Is he a champion? I don't know. I
Cynthia,
thought-
Cynthia, and
Leon.
Cynthia.
Leon
Not
is
a
the
champion. Leon is champion. I'd still like right hand, even though he's not a champion. I love it. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Leon. I like Leon except for his horrible fashion sense.
Oh, I know, right?
At least he's hot.
I mean, yeah. Duh. Oh, Wallace too. Champion Wallace, especially the redesign of. Oh.
Oh my goodness, I know, right? What was that thing he said? It's like, allow me to present, and then it does like all of these like zooming shots of his body and his like weird outfit.
Death by Glamour plays in the background.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Hey, I'm an Undertale fan as well.
Yep. Have I named some Pokemon I've caught after Undertale characters? Yes. Yes, I have.
Misty,
Yes,
it's like her.
good.
It's either her French or German name is Undyne.
Oh, that's
Wait,
amazing.
what?
Well, the
Yes.
Undyne are a
It's-
mythical
it's either-
creature.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's Misty. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, name-
hilarious.
Mhm.
Hey, I named my Bolton Toby.
Aww. I tend to name Sarina Mettaton because of the legs.
Perfect.
I really need to play Undertale someday, don't I?
Yes. Do it.
Yes,
It
but, you
parodies
should
my
play.
favorite game, which
You should play
surprisingly is
the,
not
Mother
Pokemon,
series
but
first.
is Final
But,
Fantasy
yeah.
VI. So I really need to play it sometime.
Yeah.
Just
You
for
should
that
play
alone.
Earthbound and Mother 3 first.
Spoiler alert. Sans is actually Ness.
No, he's not. He's not.
I know that's overdone.
Hey, I still named my Ness amiibo Sans.
Oh my god.
Honestly, who hasn't?
Not me.
I don't even have that amiibo, so.
Okay, back to Pokemon. Sorry for
Yeah.
mentioning
Oh,
Undertale.
no, it's fine, it's
Fine.
fine, it's fine. Yeah, well, actually, we could talk about like the greatest nickname we've ever given our Pokemon. Then,
Yeah.
I think the greatest one I ever
me
did
think.
was for an Exploud named Decibel, like a Southern belle. This is supposed to
Nice.
be waving a fan, but yeah.
the main one I can think of, I caught a shiny Ursaring, which shiny Ursaring is neon green for God knows what reason. I named it Gummy Bear.
Oh,
What is with
that
their
is
obsession
probably
with
the
neon
only way to
green
make
shiny?
that
I
Nice.
don't
bird
know,
work
or the
on that
poop
thing.
Yeah.
green, or the gold.
Oh gosh,
weird
the
gold.
poop green. No, I hate those.
Mhm.
Even so, I think those are still better than Garchomp.
Chartreuse.
Well, I
Yeah.
know that I like to go with a theme in my games, and in the Alola games, I went with basically gemstones and geology. So I have
Ooh,
a
yeah.
shiny Umbreon in Ultra Sun, and I named him Deep Cut, which is actually a gemology term that brings out the colors in a certain way the gem is cut. So that's hence the name Deep Cut.
I love how this reflects other people's like their other interests too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
gemstones.
Oh, speaking of nicknaming after characters and gems and whatever, the mission I went on to name every single evolution after Organization 13 members. Not only that, but also matching up their natures to how I feel like their
That's
personality.
awesome.
That took me a
Oh,
good 3 months probably
Huh.
before I
That,
discovered what cheat
It's
codes are.
dedication.
Before I got a Game Shark, and then just
Okay. So I have a rule to myself where every time I get a starter, I have to name it the start of my journey.
Mhm.
And I wonder if anyone's actually going to get this reference, but I got Grookey and Sword, and I named it Bonzi Buddy.
Oh,
Oh no!
That's amazing.
That's horrible.
I wish I was as creative with nicknames as everyone else, because I want to nickname every Pokemon I have as part of my team's list.
Mm-hmm.
That's Pokemon I use in competitive battling, whether they're competitively viable or not.
That's
And
cool.
I want to raise my Lopunny for this game, but so much good moves was taken from it and its Mega Evolution.
Oh well.
I'm still gonna raise one though.
Sounds good to me. We're getting a reminder in the chat that coming up
Mhm.
next at 2:30 is writing blocks and inspirations.
Well,
Aw,
I've got a question though.
Oh, absolutely.
And that question is like, how have you ever gotten a Pokemon from a trade that had a really funny or interesting name? And if so, what was it?
I wish I had that.
Let me think. It's a Makuhita and it had a really stupid name. It was like I hit or something. I punch.
I had a Zamazenta named Serena wedge mark love.
Yay!
And I don't know why. I had gotten a shiny Ghastly from Pokemon Go, transferred it to Let's Go, transferred it to home, put it up, and that's how I got a freaking Zamazenta. But it's like, what? Okay, so it looks like the winner of our favorite side game region is Ore. And with Almia coming in a second place, I assume you all
Yes.
saw the what's it called? Jaden Animations.
Yes, I was gonna talk about like Jaden
yeah.
talked about Pokemon Ranger.
I remember. I haven't watched the whole video, but I'm like, hold on, why is Sun and Moon in the garbage?
I want to know that too. I mean, I know they were kind of hand-holdy, but once you got past that part, you were it was a great
It had a
game.
good
People
plot.
hate
It had
so
a
unfairly on
understand,
Sun and
but,
Moon.
I know.
Just
it
because
got
it
a
had
good-
that many cutscenes doesn't mean
Yeah.
it doesn't have a good story.
I know.
Exactly.
What's really funny
And the
is that
gameplay
people
was
complained that
good.
it was like shallow and all that stuff, and it's like, so you skipped all the cutscenes then, and they're like, there were so many of them. But then you complain about the story being shallow, even though you didn't experience the story.
Very
I-
Aaron
I
Hansen
love how-
move.
Everyone after Sun and Moon, they're like, too many cutscenes, too much story.
Good
And Game Freak is like,
characters,
what?
though.
You said too much story? Okay, so they kind of remove most of like the big story for Sword and Shield, and now everyone's like, it has too little story. We need more story.
It's like, what do you people want?
It'll
Well,
never be fully satisfied.
We need
Exactly.
I
Sinnoh.
just want to catch
favorite-
Pokemans.
Favorite
just
main
want,
game region seems to be Sinnoh, followed by one vote each for Hoenn, these are very small. Looks like Alola and Kanto.
Mm-hmm.
These are very small.
Alola gets too much deserved hate. It was
It
had its
does.
flaws,
Like
but every
It
Alola.
region
has
has
its flaws. Every region, exactly.
I love Sinnoh
Mhm.
to death, but Sinnoh was still heavily flawed as a region.
Mm-hmm.
I still think
Slow
Sinnoh and
swimming
Unova were peak
speed.
Pokemon though.
What
I'm
was that?
gonna.
What was that?
I think Sinnoh and Unova are still peak Pokemon despite their
Mm-hmm,
flaws.
I think story always comes last when it comes to Pokemon. I just want good gameplay and all that stuff.
With me though, I can't enjoy the gameplay if the story's bad.
I
Yeah.
think,
I know, but this ain't a Final Fantasy game.
I think the key is the characters. Like Sword and Shield story is I
It's
hate
kind
it as much as I do
of,
X and Y.
but it
But
has
the
some pretty good
difference,
characters to it.
yeah, it's the characters. The difference between it and X and Y are the characters.
Yeah.
I
X and
think
Y had forgettable story, forgettable characters. Sword and
X and
Shield still
Y,
has
like,
characters.
Flair was like Galactic's cutting room floor.
It's like
Mhm.
rip off Galactic. They're like, oh, we need an evil team, so we're gonna be
Yeah,
evil.
except
have a
we're going to
goal.
make him the
Black-
Frenchest man you have ever seen, to the point where his hair is a fleur de lis.
the moment you saw
His
like
Japanese
Lysander,
name
we
is
all
Fleur de
knew
lis.
he's the villain.
And
It's
Hey,
like
you-
I was following like people who were playing it at the time, and they were like, okay, so when's the real villain gonna show up? This Lysandra guy is too obvious.
the problem was X and Y was just too rushed and unfinished.
It
the
was
thing is,
becomes
though,
empty. You could tell
which
it was
became a-
unfinished.
I
no.
really liked the region. Though.
Yeah,
I
that's why they
really
made
liked Kalos as a
sequels.
region.
As an idea, I
wanting
like
Yeah.
there to
Kalos,
be
but
more
it just
to
felt
it.
clunky. It felt empty. If they finished it, I think it could have been great.
It's definitely my least favorite game. I just think if they had more time, they could have made it a lot better. And that's the issue Game Freak has these days. They're lacking in time. The Pokemon
And,
Company is just, yeah.
Pushing them to
Well,
get
You can
because
tell they're
Game Freak
trying.
should.
but
They
They're
have all
trying,
the
but they
tools.
need more time, and they're not getting
but the
that.
pro-
No.
And the Pokemon Company thinks, no, if we don't have the merchandise and if we don't have the game out on time with the merchandise and the anime, we'll lose millions.
The thing is, though, Game Freak should
you
have all
won't,
the
though.
power here, because who else is the
Mhm.
Pokemon Company gonna give the games to? They're
I
not
will
gonna
say,
give them
though,
to anyone else.
I will say
Game
that
Freak
the
should
the
Pokemon
know
Company is in
director
charge.
behind the
they-
DLC has done a really good job of
Mhm.
kind of fixing those flaws. So I hope they keep him on board for future games. He seems like he's
Mhm.
really, really like listening to fans.
Yeah.
For once. I mean, this is the same
For
guy who
once.
said that there would never be a Snap sequel because everyone has phones, so it's
Yep.
not special anymore.
And
Oh gosh, Masuda. DLC director guy needs to replace Masuda as like the
Hey.
top director.
I think
You know-
the thing is, we all have different wants for the game. We can't agree. We're always divided. We can't necessarily agree on everything. As far as what we want in ideal Pokemon games, some of us are all
Yeah.
about the adventure. Some of us like the story and the characters. Some of us want exploration. Some of us are
Some of-
just here to play with the critters.
But
Yep.
me, I'm just an amateur competitive battler who likes all the battle facility stuff, like Battle Frontiers and the Pokemon
I
World.
love
Oh,
Battle
yes.
Frontier. That was such a cool idea.
I think marketing wise, I think Sinnoh remakes would be the perfect opportunity to bring it back.
Oh
Like,
yeah, and
Both that and maybe
you're gonna
Mega,
get,
since Dynamax is like a Galar thing. They could
Mhm.
market Sinnoh remakes as like the big return for Frontier and
The thing
Mega.
is, though, I just didn't like. I kind of felt like Megas should stay where they were.
Yeah.
no.
I mean,
didn't
they're
like
using
Megas
them
that
in
much, to be
spin-offs,
honest.
so I'm just thinking maybe they'll kind of bring them back for remakes and then use like the new gens for like new gimmicks.
I think every gimmick should stay. Let the meta game stay as the beautiful mess as it was intended to be.
Wait, combine all the gimmicks?
I don't know,
Oh gosh,
man.
no.
I don't think I want to see
Okay.
Dynamax.
Mega Dynamax
Mega.
Ultra Necrozma with
Oh God.
No.
Let the meta game stay as the mess it was meant to be.
There is
Oh
there is
gosh.
one prospective future game that I do want to see Megas return in, and that's if they make a sequel to Conquest. If only because I want to see Mega Black Rayquaza at the end of the game.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Have you guys played Conquest? It's freaking amazing.
Not played it, but I want to.
It's
No, I've never
a
played
crossover with Nobunaga's Ambition.
Oh
So
yes.
it's got like real people, real historical figures. Nobunaga is the
Amazing.
end boss, and he's got Black Rayquaza.
That's pretty cool.
It
Mhm.
really is. It's a tactical RPG, so it's got like the turn-based like Fire Emblem sort of thing.
I was thinking Fire Emblem.
What was that?
I was thinking that it was going to be a Fire Emblem style game.
Yeah, it's very much so. And it's got hands down the best character designs in the entire franchise. Like they did some freaking work on that. And I'm just gonna we have to be closing up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was having fun now.
I know.
Yeah.
Butters, around how long do we have?
Looks
6
like-
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go towards near the end. Okay.
No,
Alright.
we do end at 25, so just go ahead and wrap up if you can. And
Oh, okay. All right. So we do have just a couple more like a minute.
Aw.
Yeah.
I was using this
put
as an
in-
excuse to stop shiny hunting Regigigas because it's pain. I'm stuck to my Switch again. Please kill me.
I actually got a shiny legendary through a trade.
Ooh.
Oh,
Woo!
congrats.
Hopefully that
And
they
a
were
shiny
hacked.
Regidrago because I was missing that Pokemon.
Hopefully it wasn't hacked.
I'm
I'm
gonna,
hoping it's not hacked.
I'm gonna toss out
Just
a
watch it be
controversial opinion.
machamps.com.
And
Oh,
this is nothing about anyone's enjoyability of the game, because I enjoyed it. I'm just gonna say, none of the gens have really been bad, but I would say the least good one is Gen 1. It had
Oh,
questionable design
Back.
choices.
So many
even at the time.
glitches.
magnets.
Like even at the time, it had questionable programming. Like
Glitches
having
galore.
to save to change your box, and you couldn't do it in the field. And
Yeah.
some of that stuff was just really clunky, and just
Mhm.
even just the slight little steps up they gave us in the second gen were
Mhm.
freaking lifesavers. Glitches galore. Wild Missing No appeared.
Yep.
That I gotta say, I kind of want Missing No to be a real Pokemon.
Yes, they should bring it back. I abused
yeah,
the heck out of
Next
it.
I would
number
love
and
to see Missing No
everything.
become
Gee.
canon in some way,
Oh.
just as a funny callback.
Yeah,
Alright,
even an
y'all.
It would be
episode.
just make it an Easter egg for fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
all right,
It'd
you all, I'm
be
gonna start
really
ending you
funny
here.
If
Oh.
they didn't make it like a real one, but if they made it like an urban legend or something.
Yes.
Perfect
Like,
way
if
to
someone
end
missing
tell
on
a
a hot
story
take
about
that Gen
it,
1 was trash.
or like t-shirts that you could get.
Talking
that
about
had
Missing No, we
on it.
glitch our way out.
All right, Blackjack, go ahead and wave everyone goodbye. Thank you for
Okay,
showing. Thanks for the.
I'll see you all in the chat
Bye.
room.
Yeah,
Great
bring it to the
time.
chat,
Thank you.
everyone. Take care.
I
Bye.
have some
Hope,
stuff you can
we can all talk
follow.
again soon.
Oh yeah, I'll see everyone. We will be. I have totally lost what I was trying to say here. We're going to have some followables on the end screen, so just whatever. I don't play really any Pokemon games on Twitch, but I have been playing a house in Sims 3 that's full of the bosses, and Piers just had an alien baby. And
I
guess
remember
what?
you saying
Grizzly
that.
got himself knocked out by aliens too, so
All right, goodbye.
okay, I will
Right,
see you all
bye.
later. Bye-bye.